Okay, here are these other piecewise functions. So the first one, it says find f of negative 2. So basically what this is saying is that when you have f of negative 2, your x is this negative 2 right here, and all you have to do is plug it in, and these are kind of if statements. So if it is one thing or the other, you kind of have to figure out which of these three qualifications does that if fall into. So since it's f of negative 2, so that means our x is negative 2. So let's just think, is x less than 0, equal to 0, or greater than 0? And negative 2 in this case is going to be less than 0. So if x is less than 0, then we're going to come over here and we're going to use this qualification or this formula. So since x is negative 2, we're going to use x squared, and we're just going to put negative 2 in for x. So it's going to be negative 2 squared. Negative 2 squared is negative 2 times negative 2, which gives us 4. So that's the solution for that problem. Now we'll move on to B, and it says f of 0. So again, we come up to these three if statements. Is f less than, or is x less than 0, equal to 0, or greater than 0? Well, we know that it is equal to 0 because it's 0, and so we're going to use that second one, and the second one's actually really easy because it says is just 2. So the answer is 2 when x is 0. That one is the answer to that one. So here's the last one, f of 2. So your x in this case is 2. So if x is less than 0, equal to 0, or greater than 0, and in this case it's 2, so it's greater than 0. So we are going to use 2x plus 1 in this case. So f of 2 means 2 times 2, because we're putting the 2 in for this x right here. So 2 times 2 plus 1. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. So there's the solution to that one. Let's jump down to these ones down here on number 27. This is asking you to find some different numbers. So the first one we're going to do is f of 0. So we need to come and look at our if statements. If x is 0, which one does it fall into? Is it in between negative 1 and 2? Or is it in between 2 and 3? And we can see that it is in between negative 1 and 2. So we're going to use 2x minus 4. So 2x minus 4, we're going to plug 0 because 0 is our x. We're going to plug 0 in for x. 2 times 0 minus 4 gives us 0 minus 4, and we get negative 4 for that one. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next one. The next one is f of negative 1, and that's just a fancy way of saying when x equals 1. So look at your conditions again. Is it in between negative 1 and 2? Is it in between 2 and 3? I already underlined it. It's in between negative 1 and 2. So we're going to go back and use 2x minus 4. So 2x minus 4, we're going to plug 1 in for x. Then we'll just multiply that out. 2 times 1 minus 4. 2 minus 4 is negative 2. Okay, part C. F of 2, and I circled and highlighted, that says it's less than or equal to 2. Again, we have a 2 here, but the 2 here doesn't have that equal sign in the inequality. The equal sign is in this inequality. So you can see that we have to use this one again. So we're going to use 2x minus 4 again. So x is 2, so 2 times 2 minus 4, we get 4 minus 4 and 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. So our solution for that one is 0. Now moving on to the last one, f of 3, and I'm going to erase a little bit, see if this works. Erase a little bit here because that got all kind of messed up. So f of 3, if we're looking up here in between 2 and 3, and it's saying less than or equal to 3, so it is equal to 3. So we're going to come over here and we're going to use x cubed minus 2. So x cubed minus 2, our x is 3, so we're going to do 3 cubed minus 2. 3 cubed again is 3 times 3 times 3, which is 9 times 3, which is 27. So I'm up here now. So 27 minus 2 gives us 25. And that's the solution to that one. Hopefully this helps. If not, again, call me, email me, text me, whatever works.